Hey, what's up? Back again to make another video about chokes. And that's exactly what that is. It's hard to tell because of my camera and the lighting and the distance, all that. It's hard to tell what it is. But this video is going to be about chokes, different chokes you can use, the different spread between each choke, which are good for slugs, what are not good for slugs, what's good for home defense, all the good stuff in the spread that your choke gives out. We're going to start off with the full choke. Well, first off, forget about the full. The choke. Right here are the threads. And this is, I don't know what that, this sticks out at the very end. So it goes, threads in the barrel first, which go into here. Just screws in like so. And you just screw it right in. This barrel may look familiar, as it was in the last video when I did the home defense guns and ammo. Alright, so that's a choke. Screws into the end, just screw it out, and that's how you put it in and out, really. My personal choke is a modified, and I'll get to that after I tell you about the full choke. I'm going to tell you the 4 basic chokes. There's other ones like extra full, skeet, turkey, blah de blah, but those aren't really common, and only they're specialty chokes is what they are. Okay, so full chokes, tight pattern, very tight. Definitely not recommended for slugs. It can actually destroy your barrel if you shoot enough chokes through If you shoot enough slugs through the choke, it will destroy it over time. Not my opinion, it's a fact. Yes, full is one of the tighter chokes, and I'm on the fence about it for home defense, because I like the cylinder bore, which I'll get to, for home defense because of the spread, but I also like the full because of the extreme tight pattern it will give out. But it doesn't matter which choke you use, as long as you shoot it, know how it spreads, and pattern it before using for hunting or home defense. So full, do not use chokes whatsoever. Modified. Now what mine is, this is a modified 28-inch barrel for my Maverick 88. It's the field model, and it's good for hunting. The pattern compared to the full is going to be more spread. There's going to be a lot more spread. The pattern will be not as tight as full, which is good for hunting. Could also be good for home defense, depending on, again, your situation, location, whatever. The choke for home defense really is up to you. If you want a tighter pattern, use it. But if you don't feel comfortable using a tight pattern under such stress, use a cylinder bore. The third choke is improved cylinder. This will be a widespread choke. it's good for skeet and trap. Also skeet, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but skeet has its own choke. There's actually a skeet choke that you can get for your gun, whichever one that is. You can get one for that if you're into shooting sports, whatever. This is one of the better chokes for slugs. In the modified choke, they do not recommend you shoot slugs through them. However, I'm not against it. I mean, I won't be shooting hundreds and hundreds of slugs through it, but it's okay to shoot a slug through a modified choke. You may not agree with me. However, it will not be nearly as bad as a full choke. The last of the final four is the cylinder bore, which is a lack of choke. It's basically, if you take this barrel, cut it off around there or farther down where it's just the normal barrel. Yes, ha ha ha. It's just a normal barrel and not near the choke, the end of the barrel where it gets tighter. That you could consider that a cylinder bore. That's what I did on my 410. I cut off the end of the choke, which was a fixed full choke, and I couldn't use slugs through it, so I cut it off, and now I can shoot slugs all day and not have a problem with it. This is one of the better home defense chokes, which I personally use, as you can see on this gun. Yes, I switch barrels between videos. This has a cylinder bore, no screw-in choke. It's just a barrel. That's all it is. Just a barrel with a bead. 18.5 inches. The pattern for the cylinder bore will be the widest. It'll just be all over. You don't know where it's going, which is why it's good for home defense. However, that could also be a bad thing if you don't know how to use guns, you don't practice, you don't train, you don't do anything, and you just have it just in case. That's when the cylinder bore can do more bad than good. Well, that's the basic overview on the 4 basic chokes: full, modified, improved cylinder, and cylinder bore. Full, don't use chokes. Modified's alright. Improved cylinder's better, and cylinder bore is best. Also, another note on chokes. Mainly for hunting, there are chokes that are extended beyond the end of the barrel, which are mainly the extra full chokes to make it a pretty tight pattern to shoot the turkey with. Well, got that tightened in. It's good to go. If you have any questions about chokes, give me a shout, comment, message, whatever. Let me know. All right. Thanks for watching.